Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the harrowing world of Frostpunk 2. As soon as I loaded in, just got a little notification there in the bottom right that 39 people have just gotten sick. Well, that's just great, isn't it? Just hit with great news right off the bat. 39. Obviously, we're not too worried about that. So, we're picking up right where we left off. I thought we could go over just the current situation. We're, of course, now into the ruins of Winterhome, and that's going to be our focus for a little while as we're trying to extract some cores so we can do a generator upgrade. And the Pilgrims are a little bit annoyed with this. They're throwing a bit of a hissy fit, if I do say so myself. They're kind of getting a little annoyed with this, even though the decision has been made. The tunnels have been blasted. You know, it's done. What's done is done, and yet they're torching buildings, breaking up things, stealing materials, whatever it might be. And we're going to have to deal with them as a result. So, I was having a look. We have, in the top left of the screen, current toxicity, minor. This is something I didn't really clock, I don't think, in the previous episode, but my guess is every 10 weeks or so, toxicity levels rise. So we're actually against the clock. Now, there's lots of steam core deposits, and thankfully, to my shrewd planning and basically my indecisiveness, we left a lot of steam cores here on the Frostland. So I was able to just go and grab pretty much like 16 right off the bat. We've got 18 now because we had a couple already. And there's actually one more site right here. A crashed dirigible. That's what I call it just because of Anno 1800. I don't know if that's the real pronunciation or not, but it doesn't matter. 3 cores. Another 3. So basically we need 40. And we're about to just have about 21. So that's going to be awesome. We're flying through the amount of cores that we need, which will speed us up tremendously. I think it's always just generally good advice in a strategy game. Maybe it's bad in real life, a bit of a wait-and-see approach, but if you don't need to make a choice, wait until the last minute, and then you can kind of assess your situation and choose what you need. That worked out really well for me with the steam cores, because we could have taken in people, but I've actually got loads of people, and now we've got plenty of steam cores, so it's working out really well. Right, so the other stuff, salvaging Winterhome, we need 40 cores in total. We have to research the generator hyperdrive regulator, and we need to keep peace here, because of course, the Pilgrims, like I said, a little bit of tension. So we're researching the surveillance watchtower right now, and then we have to build 2 of them. Accidentally started building 1. And I've got a bunch of things that we need to do. So we're low on housing, but everything else is okay, because we're sending enough stuff here, including fuel. So what we could do is start expanding. This place has already, we said we're not going to expand that one anymore. We'll do this one. So 1, 2, 3. This one will expand just out to the left. And then this one, we have to wait for it to be built. We'll expand that too. So hopefully that'll meet all of our housing demands because we've got a bit of cold right now, which we don't really want to have. We're also frost breaking. We figured out that we've got 2 different methods of frost breaking. Safe or rapid, and I guess because we're on this sort of time pressure, that's why that's there. I'm going to do safe again if I can, although I think we're going to have to wait for that one to be done because there's nowhere really to crack into, so yeah, we'll just have to wait. Alright, so that's pretty much that. The other thing I was looking at is up here. We have the Timber Kiln, the Nomads, a possible settlement, so we could share the site with the Nomads, meaning that we won't get as much oil back out of it than we otherwise would. I don't know the numbers. Or we can gain access by force and take it all for ourselves. We're not that authoritarian or that, you know, hardcore. I don't know. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go, given our recent dealings with these guys, right? We've been nice to them before. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. We'll have access to the machine's oil output, but have to share it with some of the Nomads. Let's do that. So there we go. We can supply back 70 oil out of a possible 5.5 million in total. Awesome. I don't really need to connect that right now. We're actually fine for oil, so we'll do that in the future. So just to hop back into New London and check our problems here really quickly. Things also are pretty good. Just looking up at the top of the screen, materials could be better, and we could be bringing in these from the Frostland. The first few things I want to do is we're full up on oil, so which is great, but I want to be able to store it and keep getting it. So let's try to build some hubs. A fuel stockpile hub could be positioned over here to give us a benefit with the extraction guys. So let's do that. And then a food stockpile hub could be built maybe right there, and it gives us a nice benefit too. Because food is the thing I'm probably the most concerned about, because our population is rising rapidly, and we really just have 2 food districts with the melting drills or whatever in them. Yeah, and we could build, actually, we've only got 1 with it in there, but we could do another one over here, 60 materials. I think we should put that in now and get that ready. So that way we're just ready, we're tapping the resources as best as we can. And I think that's pretty much it. Housing's pretty good here, although we could always do with more. But I want to say hold on to our money and prefabs for a little while over in the ruins of Winterhome. Lastly, last thing to mention, sorry I'm taking a while, is that Frostlanders here, we're trying to build them back up to be happy so that we can lower down the Pilgrims' fervor. Other than that, hopefully everyone else just stays as happy as they are. Currently, we had the merit-based housing, which is to do with the stalwarts, going up for vote. We'll just click vote. I don't really care either way. I mean, it would be nice to get the extra heat stamps. That's why I think we kind of wanted it to happen, but I'm not going to force it through. I'm trying to keep the Frostlanders happy anyway, so we'll just see. Leave it up to chance. 24. 43.
The measure fails.
That's alright. It's alright. Alright, that's the time play. And hopefully you can figure out everything. Figure out everything as we go. Just checking on this place as well. Yeah, everything's in the positive. Nobody's really got any issues. They've got a little bit of squalor actually, but it's stable. Increased by the fracturing pump jacks. Our research is just finished. So, I remember. So I actually missed it, what just came up on screen, but that would have been that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it is. Sorry, it's just in the industrial thing. Yeah, the pharmaceutical testing lab. So we have a little bit of an issue with disease. It's very small, but one of these should whack that way down and boost our research speed even further. But it has to be put into an industrial district. That's the thing that caught me off guard there for a second. So I'll throw it in there as well. Promoting reason. Well, they're loving it. I tell you what, actually. To make these guys happy, I need to give them, what is it, 1,000 funds or something? 1,053, that's so much. But we could maybe shake these guys down for their money. 602. And then when we get 1,000, we'll give it to them. They'll be happy. Boom. We'll knock their fervor down. So let's try that. 730 stalwarts leave when I took that money, but had to be done. Now, we can still do some further research. The coal liquefactors is something I kind of wanted to do, but I'll tell you what, let's ask these guys, what would you like me to research? Research carrion coal liquefactor. Well, isn't that just perfect? So let's do that now. The carrion coal liquefactor, 80 oil output. If we did go with the stalwarts, it's still 80, but it's just the difference in material demand. They actually require more material, they cause squalor, but it's less workforce. But it's not that much workforce, so yeah, we'll go with these guys. And the disease being increased is okay, because we're handling that already with the hospital. But look at this, it's going to take a core. That's the thing that's interesting, because we need to build up cores, we need to spend them on different things. We need 40 just to build a generator upgrade, so obviously we need more than 40 overall. Alright, we'll commit to that. Hopefully that will cheer them up. Let's head back out to Winterhome's ruins. And we're waiting on that frost breaking to be done. We're waiting on these housing districts to be completed. And we've just got the surveillance watchtower. That's what the technology was for. We had the wrong watchtower in, if you remember from the previous episode. So, patrol watchtower. Oh no! We don't have it yet. I see. Now it makes more sense. Okay, sorry, I obviously just missed what came up on screen telling me what we just researched, so I was just trying to guess. But I guess it was the pharmaceutical labs. After this, we'll definitely get that, because we need it to keep peace in Winterhome. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. 8 weeks. And if we could get rid of that existing watchtower then, after the fact, that'd be good. But I suppose it helps with crime, but I don't think it's going to stop the events happening. Now, how many teams do we have? We've got 35 teams on the Frostland available. We should actually have a look at those 2 things we just uncovered. Jesse Hyde, 30 years old, a colonist. They sit on their throne made of our blood built off our backs. They drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves in the muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food, may they drown in their wine, may they burn together with their pathetic ideals, and may I be there to see it. Wow, okay. An impassioned pilgrim. Familiar herd. About to deplete one of our food sources. Is it? Clicking it doesn't do anything. This doesn't look like it's about to deplete. It's not red. It has 35 weeks remaining. Okay, well maybe there just wasn't that much there in the first place. You're breaking our damn districts, man. Just leave it alone. 74 prefabs. Let's fix that right up. Still not quite enough, actually. Let's expand. Actually, before I do that, can you snake out further? No, that's as big as you get. Okay. Expand that one further. That should be all the housing we need, unless we need to bring over more people, which we might. The frost breaking is done. We need to do more. Winterhome's toxic gases will hurt or potentially kill some of these workers. Alright, do it safely then, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should give us 2 cores. Or actually, maybe we could go... Yeah. I'm not going to map it all out now, but going in a straight line does seem pretty good. Maybe we'll do that instead then. Still getting 2 either way, and then I assume we'll probably get another 2, and then maybe you get another 2. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Let's just commit to it. And what did we get here? Prefabs and stuff? I did say, oh yeah, I think we'll need them. I don't think we'll need them. I suppose there's no harm in getting an extraction district up and running now, though, is there? Really? Oh, it's not even frostbroken into that yet. What did I even just frostbreak then? Don't even know. Barely anything is available. It looks like it is, though. No? Extraction. Click. Start on a tile with the resource deposit. Not enough tiles to finish this district. Okay, well, fair enough. Just leave it as is. Oh yeah, there's some up there as well. Can't get those yet either. We could frostbreak in 2 directions then. 600 workforce. We have the workforce to do it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be not a great one, though, because it's going to be next to our current districts. But at least we could get 2 on the go at a time, rather than having to wait and go in a line. That seems to make sense to me. Anything else we can do out here? Just read these events, I guess. Alright, number 1, ice sailors. On first contact, these people were very reluctant to talk to our scouts when we shared rations and alcohol to warm up. Hey, where'd they get that alcohol, right? We haven't researched that yet. They opened up. They're master foragers with ingenious sail-powered sledges they used to move around the Frostland fast. Excuse me. However, they seem to be obsessed with finding certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area. Obsessed to the point of neglecting finding regular food. We can try to help them find the caves, or discourage them and make them go home to their families. The more harvesting sites we know of, the better. We'll have access to harvesting sites supplying more food. Well, that's good because we're about to run out. Dissuade them from further search and make them go home. We can bring more people to New London. I don't need more people. We'll help them search. Before we click that, let's check this one out. These shelters are inhabited by only women and children clad in furs. It seems their main occupation is the construction and repair of distinctive sledges with sails for their foraging men. Our husbands barely come home, one grandmother explained, and when they do, they're out of their minds. We could bring the women and children to New London, but many refuse to leave, their eyes watching for sails on the horizon. Take home some of the families, some of the women are willing to come, or take home all of them. Most of the women refuse to leave without their sons and husbands. Right. So I suppose if we tell them to go home, they'll go home, we can take more people back. Got it. No, not going to do that. They don't need to do that. We'll get the food to bring it back to us, and we could take some of the families home. Sure. Do we need to do that? Not really. Let's just leave it for now. I don't really need the extra people. Slavers Camp. Did we do this one already? No. And this isn't the same one as the one up there. Oh, interesting. Several scouts went missing in this area over the years. Finally, we traced their routes or their tracks to this walled camp. We can see cages guarded huts. It seems to be a slaving camp. If we sent guards, we could deal with the slavers and rescue some of the prisoners. Our scouts will feel safer knowing they can explore without having to watch their backs. Yeah, why wouldn't we do this? Although you need 20 guard squads. We only have 16 apparently. That can't be right. Surely if we sent them from New London, don't we have like 90 here? Yeah, we've got 100. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully we can send them, it counts as coming from there. Because it's up to, I'm sorry, my eyes are looking up here. But I think it was showing me the amount from Winterhome. But surely we can just send them from wherever. Frostlanders as well. Okay. Well, hopefully it all goes okay. Looks like we'll have enough housing with that last expansion, actually, so that should be good. 4 weeks until a gas outburst. Be interested to see exactly what that means. We've got 20 cores now, and that includes us having just built our melting drill, but we're going to take another one probably for the thing we were researching, the coal liquefactors, so that we can turn coal into oil. And then we need the research to get the watchtowers. This place is running out of resources soon on several districts. Got a little icon over this. What are you wanting me to build? I don't know. Nothing, really. Might just be there based on one of these objectives, right? For upgrading the generator or something. Alright, things are going well. What do we have here? 165. Stockpile is gaining to 230,000 now. So that's nice. Oh yeah, we could do the thing where we just use that oil, right? And just boost everything else. But we don't really need to. Don't really need to. Our material district is offline right now. We could also send that to New London. 312 materials. Turn that back on. 10 teams. And now we're absolutely out of our minds for all the stuff that we're getting. So that's great. A little low on housing, but I don't want to spend the money. I'm trying to get their fervor down, so we still have to wait for that. Just double check on our boys getting the oil. They're a little low on food. Oh yeah, that's by design. That's fine. -1. Frostlanders' demands have been met. They're delighted I kept my word. Relations have increased. Pause. Let's head over. Are you happy? Yes, you are. De-radicalize.
Donate frostbitten extremities to your local pharmaceutical testing laboratory.
That's so gross. Just in case you didn't hear it, he said donate your frostbitten extremities to the pharmaceutical lab that we've just built so they can like research and study it and stuff. Which is here, I think. Well, that worked a treat, didn't it? So let's get those watchtowers next. Society, watchtowers. See, we already had one, which is why I thought it would be sufficient to build these, but they want the specific ones from the stalwarts, not the ones from the pilgrims. And I can see why. Alright, let's do that then. That's a nice quick research. 5 weeks to go, then we'll build those 2 towers. Oh, by the way, I didn't even give them the money. That's worked out even better than I ever expected then. I didn't need to take their money. Could have kept them both happy. Could give it back to them.
Stuart.
But we'll hold on to it. We can make use of it. Stuart, what are you guys looking to do? On the city, housing distribution, the merit-based housing is just there. Yeah, that's fine. No votes need to be run right now. Something's going on in Winterhome. Oh my god. First off, fix that. Toxic gases rise. The workers in Winterhome won't stop coughing. We scheduled breaks, we cycle shifts, we haul them out from the depths by the cartload, but still they gasp in the clean air. There's nowhere to escape it, nowhere to get relief. It's as if this toxic rot clings to their lungs. If you want to spare them, we have to pull them out soon. People are afraid. Just a little longer. Don't you worry. We'll get... Haven't even gone into the thing really yet. Hold your breath, kids. Yeah. Maybe everyone should live up here. We made sure there's no disease up there, and that's worked out well for us. Speaking of things working out well for us, maybe we could build the hospital up here to lower disease in anticipation of the toxicity rising, because it's currently at notable and it's going to go up to severe. So teaching hospital, please throw that in there. And as soon as this is done, we're going to build 2 watchtowers. Dense housing district. It's been sabotaged. Please stop sabotaging. It doesn't seem so bad, though. When they do that, you don't actually lose the housing. So, it could be worse. We have an excess of coal here. Can we do something about that? Let's stop sending it. Let them have -1. We'll build up the extra in New London for a while. This frost breaking takes forever. I think it was wise doing 2 at the same time. Although I have no idea how many cores you get out of these things. Oh, it says 5. Is it 5 everywhere? Doesn't matter, I can't see that one. Whatever. Anything else on the Frostland? Surveillance watchtower is done. Wow, that was quick. Okay. Surveillance watchtower. 1, 2. Right, 2 towers going in, and then we've got more research to think about. Parenthood, prisons. It's not going to get that bad. Alcohol, people were saying you make good money with that, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Emergency medical hub. Tell me more. Agglomeration of modular care units where patients from nearby districts can be processed quickly. So for some materials and heat, disease in neighboring housing districts is decreased. We could get the upgrade we needed anyway, so maybe we'll just do that now while I can't really think of anything else. Ooh, I did just think of something else. Advanced hothouses. These require cores also. Let's do it. That can help us get some of the food out a bit quicker. Speaking of food, is that melting drill active? Actually is. That's probably why we're getting so much. And that causes squalor. But squalor's okay. Alright, guess everything's fine. Suspiciously fine. Do we need to do any frost breaking out here? We said we were going to do another housing expansion around this area. We'll just make sure that's fully expanded out. I noticed that the frost breaking in the other area is only 6 tiles rather than 8. Wonder is that because we're doing the cautious version. They don't really need anything else. That's actually offline right now, which is fine. We can turn that online when these goes off. These go offline. Alright, we'll just check in over on the oil. Oil's fine. Well, you know what we could do? We could hook up some skyways while we have the teams to do it. So skyway construction from this material outpost. Oh, we're 1 tile off. So close. Can it reach there? Oh, it actually can. Oh, sorry, I lost it. Let's just go up to here. It doesn't really add any distance and travel time anyway, so... And maybe we could do another one. Going up over the hill. And then down the hill. Yeah, it's too extreme, but I reckon you can go around it. Oh, yeah. No? That's not going to connect? Oh, that would connect if it was done. We can connect right in there. Sweet. Good. And we should do the skyways up to the other oil just in case as well, I guess. Right, our frost breaking's just about done. We can finally start these extraction districts. Didn't actually check if we have the workforce, but it looks like we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. It would be nice to get up there, but I guess we'll do it this way. Start that next set of frost breaking immediately. Nice, we can get the next 2 as well, and then this one will be done in a second. Alright. Yeah, so it's going to cause a significant disease problem, or squalor problem next to this, so that's a shame, but can't really do anything about that. It's just the way I built that district. Yeah, I think proximity to extraction is squalor anyway. But so be it. It's not like it's really bad here anyway, so I think we'll be able to manage just about, just a bit. There's actually food up here as well, which is kind of tempting just to see if we could work that and get it. And coal. And more cores all the way up the hill. I feel like something must go wrong, because we've got 20 out of 40, and we just saw it's like 5, 10, 15, 20. We could potentially be getting 30 here. I wonder if some going to go missing or be stolen by Pilgrims, you know? Forcing us to go up that hill.
An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
What do we got? A stalker has been arrested. Pilgrims involved. Conflict in New London. Steward, guards have apprehended a member of the Pilgrims near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason to be there, said one of the guards. We found a notebook full of timetables of the stalwarts, delegates' comings and goings. He refuses to explain the purpose of these notes. On the last page we found the following scribble. The dream of expansion we lost in Winterhome must be avenged. Ooh. Ignore the incident, trust falls, or closely surveil them. We could condemn them as a community action. Oh no, that's just what will happen, is it? Activates the community action, yes. Sorry, my bad. Their fervor is increased. Nope. We'll just, hopefully that's not going to go anywhere. And if given enough time, we can lower their fervor yet again. 38 weeks. Looks like our materials districts are just about to run out. 3 days. So this is going to collapse, although it's full up right now, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, there we go. Nothing remaining, right? Wow, I saw it before the UI noticed it. Demolish. Can activate that one. I think I might build a material stockpile, because we're just so full. What was that building that's just got done? The Carrion Coal Liquefactor. Yeah. But that can't be placed anywhere. It has to go into an industrial district, which we don't have any space in any of them. So we'd have to build a whole new one if we wanted to activate that. Which I don't mind doing in the future, but we'll leave it for now. I'm not that desperate for it. Coal and oil are both great. Right, so the hubs. Material stockpile hub. Workforce decrease. We'll slam it right in the middle of these guys. Let them store stuff up. We won't need to activate them until they have too much. And if I recall correctly, we've built every single... Oh, saving. We've built every single deep melting thing. Like every... I can never remember the name of it, but the drill that mines indefinitely. I think we've done it everywhere we can. These guys are happy again, which is great to see. If we promote them, what happens? Relations significantly improves. They'll gain members, and their faction fervor is decreased. Well, they don't have any. We're not going to promote them. We can lower it if we just wait. I have every confidence. All right, we'll head back and see how our extraction districts are doing. The first one's up and running. So what are we making? 0.434 per week. Okay, that's a very specific number. And then this one, same thing. We are now gaining a little bit of squalor, marginally increase. And advanced bio-waste hothouses are ready to go. Charcoal plants. For 20 materials, you get 150 coal out. Wow. Disease is increased. A pyrolytic coal plant. 120 out, 20 materials. A lot more heat demand, though. I don't know what to go with. Goods factories, prefabs, and foundries. There's something else over there. Oh yeah, we still need to get this. Maybe I'll just go with that now. And we could get advanced pump jacks to pump even more oil into New London. I don't think we need it yet, though. Alright, let's go with the upgrade 3. So, central engine calculating processes on the fly to optimize oil usage and regulate the overdrive, increasing its power while reducing risks. Oil yields much more heat in the generator overdrive, generating more additional heat. Sorry, oil yields much more heat in the generator overdrive, generates much more additional heat. The consequences of malfunctions are less severe. Never had a malfunction actually yet. It's a lot of money actually for all this stuff, so yeah, let's just go with that. 12 weeks. It's one of the things we have to do anyway. You have to research and then construct it. Hey! Build surveillance watchtowers. I've done 2, haven't I? Ah. Flip and click to patrol one. Damn. I don't know how I did that. Patrol. Surveillance. Patrol. Surveillance. Click. Okay. My bad on that one. the hell's going on here? We're just... materials are just collapsed. At least out here. Well, we've got too many at New London. Did our trail break down or something? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll just send some now. So New London also has a negative. Did we run out on the Frostland? I don't know. You just send them what they need, and we'll figure out how to get the rest into... Oh, our districts ran out. That would be it. Let's just make them even so they're okay. Alright, so we've got enough here. And now we're at negative 174, but we've got 120,000 in storage. And that other district's just... yes, that must be what went offline, right? Obviously, both of them went offline, so... it is what it is. The untreated sawmill's also offline now. We'll turn this one on. Now we're making positive 85. And turn on the drill. There we go. What did I just get hit with? I saw something come up and I missed it immediately. Disturbances are under control. You've managed to enforce peace in Winterhome for now. Sabotage will cease. Districts will no longer be damaged by saboteurs. Okay, good. Housing. Ah, population has increased. Right. Well, that's good enough. Be well suited to having a heating hub here, I think. Yeah, and we'll just have to expand. Hang on, has this district ever expanded? No. I should really do some of the expansions before I commit to these things. Can I cancel that? I'm so sure they said you can cancel things, but... oh, there we go. Yeah, because that was just a little bit of a mistake. So, this one hasn't expanded. Has this? This one could expand. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll just go like that. Ooh, yeah, leaving a gap in the center might be the play. Or doing that. We could put the heating hub there, and I think it'll still hit around. You can actually... it's so awkward to see, but you can go down into the cliff here. Or into the ravine. Okay, and then a hub in the center of all that. A fuel stockpile hub. They can probably expand even further. We'll leave it like that for now. I might wait till they expand so we can actually just see the benefits of that. Alright, cool. Sorry for taking a while with that. But it'll be a massive help once it's up and running. How much time do you guys have? 31 weeks to help de-radicalize further. These guys have gotten very happy indeed. These guys might not be so happy once we finish that research though, but maybe we could do something for them. In fact, do you have anything that you'd like us to do right now? Oh yeah, the advanced biowaste hothouse. Sure. We'll build one of those. So here we go. We'll stick it into one of our food districts. Totally fine. Now, back in the ruins at Winterhome, Jack Sadler, 43, a runner, bandaging his wounds. I can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. I'm proud I tried to run. I'd do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in, for a place I never wanted to go, or try to make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Alright, jeez. Honestly, I'd let you go, and we'll just bring stalwarts out here. It doesn't bother me. There's plenty of them. There's more of them than you guys. Well, pilgrims, anyway. Alright, our little core number is rising nicely. The demands of the Frostlanders have been met. They have their biowaste hothouse. Oh, speaking of hot, we are losing coal significantly. Now, this mine is going to New London. Let's just send it straight to the Winterhome ruins instead. It's still not enough. That doesn't seem correct. I guess it's correct. Okay. Alright. Ah, we're out of teams now. Okay. Well, bring me back to New London. How much do we have here? We've got 185,000 in storage. Let's just send some that way then. What about out here? You're lacking some too. Okay, let me rebalance this. So, coal, that will go back to New London, and then New London will just separate out what it needs, where it needs to go. That makes the most sense. So, we'll head back to the old Dreadnought. You're at negative 162. I must have missed it, but one of these deposits or something must have dried up. One is turned off. That was the first one we ever found, and it's still not empty yet. I'm a bit perplexed at where our teams have gone, but okay. I'm going to turn off this. This increases population growth. I don't think we need that. I've got plenty of workers and workforce. I'll turn this back on. That's going to go straight to New London. Right, so New London's getting all the coal. So now we're up to 423. If we have a look at our transfer menu, we can make sure we're transferring exactly what they need. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't need... Well, I'm a bit confused because that's how much they have in excess, but we obviously want to hit that fuel number. There we go. Alright, so that's 162 going that way. Transfer that. Next one is over to Winterhome. And you guys are going to need even more. Oh, it's close. Yes, good. Great. Perfectly balanced. So now we've got nothing gaining. Wow, that's a crazy coincidence. But we've got nothing gaining here other than oil. The stockpile for coal is even. But the old Dreadnought's even. And Winterhome is even. But as we build... Well, yeah, no, that's it. For coal, anyway. Because we can obviously eat into our oil as we build housing districts and stuff. Right, so, speaking of housing districts and lowering things, let's get that fuel stockpile in. Ah, not fuel stockpile. Heating hub, that's the one. So it should be affecting this one, 1, 2, 3, like that. And this one, 1, 2, 3. But I can already see why it's not, I think. Oh no, the UI is just a bit cluttered. There we go. It is working. I was going to say that there's one here, so maybe you can't double up, but I don't see why you wouldn't be allowed. And then this could expand around. And we can build a new one in there, but we just need to expand a bit further. Oh god, alright. Let's hop back down. How are we doing for cores? We're up to 27 now, speed up time. Another frost breaking is underway. Let's get the extraction district up and running out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I think I clicked it too fast or something. So extraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Alright, that's 3 districts on the go, all getting some cores. Not really doing anything else though. We could do some frost breaking again further up. Unless we want the food. But yeah, sure, just go up this way. Nice and safely as well. We use the safe method. I'll speed up time. 4,600 free workforce here. The generator hyperdrive regulator has been complete. We can't build it without the 40 cores though, of course. And research is available yet again. Settlement heating. You need to swear to embrace the frost to research this. I see. Geothermal plants. Requires access to steam. Alright. Advanced pump jacks and advanced coal mines. Society, parenthood. I don't know why these are in red. Radical ideas, I guess. Okay. We built those, or researched the pleasure house thing, but we never actually built one. That's a radical idea as well. Alcohol. Heat Stamp's income per capita is significantly increased. So it sounds great, you know, city-run alcohol shops. But I just have a gut feeling that it's just going to lead to problems and brawls and fights. So they don't need it. And by the way, I was joking earlier by saying like we haven't researched it. I'm sure they know about alcohol. This is more about how we mandate it, right? So I do know that. Flight, oh yeah, freight docks. This could be a good one to go with. Skyway capacity is increased. It's so much better if you go with the stalwarts, but I might lean into the Pilgrims to make them happier. Or the Frostlanders. increase that capacity on the Frostland. Last thing then would be the charcoal plant sounded really good. Do they require cores? No. The advanced hothouse required a core. Foundries, do they require cores? Nope. Let's go with the charcoal plant so that we can easily turn our materials into coal. There seems to be a lot more materials out in the Frostland than there is coal. So I think it's probably good just to have that ready to go. And I'm happy to go with these guys again for this one, because these guys are really happy right now. We want to keep these guys happy so that we can keep de-radicalizing them. 21 weeks to go. The gas grows more deadly. Toxicity.
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator.
I don't know if there's if the captain's regularly visits out here or anything. Oh yeah, the extra districts put more heat demand on us, of course. So cold will be building up a little bit. And we don't have any more to give. These are actually about to run out though. So we could halt one. I don't think we're that hurting for time. We've got 47 weeks actually. Yeah, we'll pause that one. Keep the fuel okay for a while. Yep, the cores are almost gone. How many remaining? 2. And there's 2 there. Well, that's all we need. We only need 4 more. Then we can pay for the upgrade. Oh, man. Can we do more housing now again? Well, this can still expand, but we'll expand out a different direction. New housing will just go in here. Yeah, and so that's 1, 2. Oh, yeah. That's good. 40 extra heat. It's okay. More frost breaking, please. These districts have like joined up. It's our sea of houses now. Lots of room for different buildings and things in there. We've got the workforce for it and the money. I'm just being really cautious with what I build because of the political landscape. I'm just trying to always keep these guys happy so we can make them more happy as well. It really bugs me that it says resource nearly depleted when it's infinite. Always makes me second guess what's happening. Is there anything else we haven't gotten yet? It's just this is the only deposit that we've left there. Just some extra materials. Ooh, goods are actually negative now. What we could also do is use all that surplus oil that we have to put it into our economy. Just make everything better. Might as well at this point, right? We've got 230,000 oil. 10 Frostland teams. There's extra food we could be getting out there. Take some of these families back. Should we do that now? Sure. Not that we need them. Bring back coal with Skyways. We need 10 teams now. We'll have to wait for those people to come back. Charcoal regeneration plant, a new building proposed by the Frostlanders. 13 weeks. Well, we're about to hit our... Oop. Got another research. Air transport hubs. Yeah, I read about that. That's basically, it basically is a hub that goes down that is supposed to allow for fast travel, you know, from people's homes to where they work, and therefore you can lower the workforce requirement, I guess. The freight docks. Let's go with that. So I do think it would be better to go with these guys. It just seems so much stronger. Like the capacity being 500 rather than 300 just seems so much better. I guess you're adding it on, but still, it's just too good to pass that up, I think. So let's do it. 8 weeks. It also leads to something else, which I'm curious about. Alright, well there goes our districts. They're totally done now. So demolish that one. And demolish that one. And turn this one back on. Salvaging Winterhome, the final step. Steward, against all odds, we gathered enough cores to upgrade the generator before Winterhome's toxic gases could swallow us. We could pull out of Winterhome now and save our workers, or those cores are a valuable resource. We have enough to upgrade the generator, but we'll always need more. They are a lifeline in a world where we can no longer create them. Maybe their sacrifice for the good of everyone, for the good of everyone else, is worth it. Evacuate the workers. We'll not ask our people to die for our greed. Everyone leaves immediately, or their workers leave immediately. Or mine the remaining cores. Keep the workers digging until all cores are extracted, or until the colony is consumed by toxic gas. Man, that actually has just turned a significant decision on its head. Because I can't close this. I can't just keep getting a few. I'd like to just get even a few more, but it's either one or the other, right? Now, if I had left them out in the Frostland, I'd be like, well, I still have 20 out in the wild that I can go get, but now that I've taken them all in from the Frostland, I know that I'll never get any more, unless there's some random events or something. So I feel like I have to stay. Until... yeah. Okay, we have to stay. I need the cores. A lot of those advanced research buildings all require cores. Damn. But it only keeps getting worse. We keep building more hospitals and stuff, but it says people might die. I'm going with that option. I didn't want to have to do that. You hear the pressure is building down there? I know. We'll get the... it says until you get all cores. There's one all the way up there that would take so long to get to. Alright, this has changed things significantly. Now we're gonna really step it up. It's the frost breaking that's the limiting factor. We'd have to do the rapid one. But it could kill people. But we can also come out from another angle, maybe. So at least we're still moving 2 at a time. The squalor disease will go away. Yeah, I need those cores. You got me. Every time I think I've got a big brain idea with something, that happens. We're also out of food now. Now, there's a new food district over here, so we can still bring that back in. Bring it into New London. Can't click that anymore for some reason. Is everything okay here? We've got 586 food. I think we do have enough. So let's see if we can transport it correctly. So there you go. That's what you need. Clicking. I'm clicking this button. It's not doing anything. Oh no, we're over the capacity. Damn. That's alright. We've got too many materials. And we've slightly too many goods. Is that better now? Still over the capacity by 27. Well, they've got a little bit more coal than they need. So now we're just over by 7. So I guess we'll lower the amount of goods because they've got a good stockpile there. Alright, what about you guys at the old Dreadnought? Are you okay for food? Yeah, they're fine. Alright, cool. I guess we could also send bulk amounts if we ever needed to as well. Alright, interesting. Interesting indeed. But, yeah, research and construct it. We can actually build that now and complete this, but I kind of want to stay here for a while. Maybe in the next episode we'll do that. Because I imagine that will complete the chapter, right? Things tend to kick off when you do that. So the frost breaking is just about done up there, so we can build that district now. So it's fine by me. And we could expand this district over the iron, if we frost broke it, I suppose. How long does frost breaking take? Does it tell me? Don't know. So we're at severe. The toxicity is going to increase to catastrophic in 37 weeks, and we're going kind of as fast as we can. I think I'll have to do rapid frost breaking after these two. Oh my god, if everybody died here, I'd be so gutted. I suppose, just in my fear that things can go wrong, although we need more workforce, I was going to say, we could build more buildings that might help them out, like more hospitals and stuff. they've got no problems now, but I'm just scared. I'm scared that a big event will happen where people just start dying.
Children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
That seems a bit mean. Alright, we're still a bit low on housing here, but everything's generally okay. Let's speed up time. Triple speed. And we're just about done with our research. So now we can increase the Skyways Outpost Operation. 4 weeks. Outpost upkeep is decreased, or production efficiency in outposts is increased. I'd rather the upkeep decreased, because we have a finite amount of teams, and we can't get any more now. So again, we'll go with the Pilgrims on this one, or the Frostlanders. Production efficiency just means you grab more faster. That's not a problem. If it gave me more deposit, that'd be great, but... Adaptation, we're actually really high up on that. Equality and progress really low. Reason and tradition are even. I'm surprised progress is low. 3 weeks to go and we can de-radicalize these one more time, and then I really feel like I've got no issues. Right, how we doing? I'm not sure how the heat's gone negative. Oh yeah, okay. That's good. Well, when we get that... Did we... Outpost operation. Yeah, I suppose what we could do is build that building then, right? To get the increased supply out to them. So it's the automated freight dock. But the unfortunate thing is there's no room. So 500 skyway capacity, resource production outpost connected skyways is increased. What buildings are you using? Harvesting efficiency. Maybe we'll get rid of this then. That annoys them though. I might wait for the 3 weeks and then get rid of it. Yeah. What about this one? Here we have... Can't actually see what we've got. Extra teams. The extra teams is good. Oh, this one I don't really think I need anymore. Again, though, getting rid of anything in here will upset those guys, so we'll just have to wait just a little longer, and then I'll do it. How's the temperature, by the way? That's okay. Not too bad. So yeah, what we could do is just transfer a bulk of coal, I guess, right? Temporarily, and then that should keep them going for a while. They'll eat into their own reserve. So... Send 5,000. Send another 5. There we go. Alright, cool. They'll eat into that for a while. We're starting to get a little bit of disease growing now. Frontier footholds placed on council agenda by the Frostlanders. Oh, it was a law. Spearheads of our expansion to the Frostland. Outpost upkeep is decreased. Most people are for it. Let it go through. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right, man. We are blitzing through this tree now. I'm surprised I even have the money to keep up with it. New work model. I don't need radical ideas right now. Foundries. What do we got? Blast foundries. Materials. Diseases increase. You get more materials. Nah, I don't know. There's nothing left on the Frostland. Wow. Okay. City. Alcohol. Labor. This will just allow them to vote on what they do with it, right? Heat stamps. Ah. Tempting, but no. There's a bunch of stuff up here for labor organization. I guess making more goods would be nice. Might have to go down that chain. Parenthood. They just complained about children doing something. Population growth is marginally decreased. Parents will give away their children to city-run facilities. No, I don't like that. Dedicated motherhood. Women who bear children will be permanently spared from other duties to be able to concentrate in raising them. Population growth is increased. I don't want either of that. Just leave it the way it is. I suppose it leads to other things that can be interesting, though, and you don't have to vote on it, but it opens the potential for it to happen without me really wanting it to happen. If we never research it, it basically can't. Ooh, a rail hub, actually. That could be kind of cool. Proximity. Efficiency in neighboring extraction, industrial, and food districts is increased. Yeah, we need to get more out of the districts we have, so anything that increases efficiency generally would be a good thing. It's the same for all. Alright, the weeks, they fly by. But we have just done our frost breaking. Right. I'm going to make an executive decision. Oh, it does say potentially kill. I just wish it didn't say that. It's so far to go. So we need one. Sorry, why can't I just go this way? Just not allowed. So rapid frost breaking lets me go straight up. Safe frost breaking doesn't let me go there at all. Well, that's strange. How weird is that? Just can't do it. Okay, so we have to use rapid. Sorry, wrong button. There's cores right there that we can get now as well. We have to continue frost breaking, but we can't. Again, it has to be rapid. Well, that will be all the cores, though. That will be them all. I guess that's somewhat good news. But people may die now on this. That's on me. There's no passing the buck on that one. Let me just pause this. I want to get some building going at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose we can get more stuff if we get closer to the prefab. So 1, 2, 3. No, we're not allowed. Okay. Maybe you can't have an extraction district do 2 types of resource. That might be the case. Alright, well, we're doing rapid frost breaking. Hopefully no one dies in a dangerous area. These are just through the roof for things here now. I still feel like more, I suppose more stockpiles would be good. Rail hub is ready to go. Man, I can't keep up with the amount of stuff we're getting. Communication hub. So this is proximity. Trust in neighboring districts is increased. Surveillance. Crime is lowered. Disease is lowered. Air transport. Workforce requirement is decreased. I guess, maybe. Fighting hub. Proximity tension is decreased. We don't have any tension now. It wouldn't be a bad idea just to get a few of these and then have them ready to go, just in case. Maybe the tension one. Although fighting I don't really like the sound of. Prisons, if things do get real bad. Crime is significantly decreased. Crime is greatly decreased. Conscript inmates, which provides additional guard squads but reduces the prison's effect on crime. Adds 500 capacity for detainees. Yeah. Maybe we'll just go with like the Frostlanders again or something. So we're not a punitive, a thought correction, or isolation. Yeah, let's go with a normal one. Can we do this yet? Yes. No radicals now. They're down to 11%. Love it. Love that. I'm surprised we haven't had a rally, because the 2 groups are really happy. Not that 2 groups is any better than just having the 1 happy, but just still surprised. By the way, I don't think there's anything left to research out here. I think we've gone as far as we can, although... What is this? Interesting. But that is it, really, I think. I'll have to have a look through this stuff now in between episodes. Oh my god, 25,000 goods. Oh yeah, I left it here just in case I needed one or the other. Good job. We've got 54 teams now, as our things are drying up all over the place. So connect some skyways back, I guess. Does that even count as anything? I don't know. Well, it's connected. Oh yeah, it doesn't need to be, but yeah, I had to pay that much anyway, so there's no difference. Alright, I think we're going to have to leave it there. We'll see how this goes down in the next episode to see if anyone dies in the frost breaking. Hopefully no one does. And then we'll finish this chapter and see what happens. So that's going to be it. I think everything's good. Everything is suspiciously good. And it keeps continuing to be that way. Alright, well, that's going to have to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.